Vision Sports, your authoritative sports show on radio.
He's had a go. He's found the bottom corner. A stunning goal from Peter Odemwingie.
Brings to you the latest in sports every weekday on Vision FM 92.1 Abuja.
Blake is coming through. Bolt gets it again.
Latest news about your favorite sports and athletes, transfer news, and the controversy of the game is all on Vision Sports.
He saved it. Can you believe it?
Vision Sports, your number one authoritative breakfast sports show on radio. Vision Sports, weekday, 7:30 a.m. on Vision 92.1 Abuja.
Okay, guys, you know what time is it when you hear that sick tune? It's time to talk sports to the sport we must. On that note, I welcome you to, of course, Vision Sports on Vision 92.1 FM Abuja. And I am your sport bishop, your magistrate of pilot, of prophet, Professor Nonso Arinzeche. On the show today, we're looking, of course, like I tell you, of course, the Nigerian Premier League is on the burner. Some teams have been given, the hammer. We'll let you know what it's all about. As well, we'll bring you from the camp of the Super Eagles as we count down to that game that will take place on Thursday at the Felix Hwangani Stadium in Abidjan, where they will take on the Republic in the match day 5. And of course, before the match day 6 that will take place at the Gospel Artist, they'll bring us speak from tennis, from the one, of course, continue talking about, of course, the talent development scheme that ended on Saturday, talking about the future Eagles that have been in camp. The third phase of that competition will continue. We hear from Guardian, one of the players, and of course, also from the coach of the team. All these and more, guys. The show promises to be exciting, pulsating, interactive, and sporty packed. Let's begin the show proper, guys, and let's start off all the way from basketball and let you know that the grouping and fixture of the Nigerian Premier Basketball League NBBL Final 8 has been revealed. Port Harcourt won the bid to host 2024 Nigerian Premier Basketball League Final from 13th to 19th of November. It means the Garden City will host the playoffs and finals of the league for the second year in a row after they last hosted in 2023. The defending champions, Rivers Hoopers, were drawn in Group B alongside Gombe Bulls, now University, and Kwara Falcons, where Group B was Boko City Chiefs, Hoop and Ribs, Caterpillars, and Police Baton. Rivers State representative Rivers Hoopers will kick start their campaign in Group B against Gombe Bull on the 14th of November at 4 p.m. At the gymnastics, where Nigerian Premier Gymnastic Club, Tony International Gymnastic TIG, is flying the nation's flag high at the Continental Gymnastic Cup in Portugal. The major competition not only allows athletes to earn points towards the Olympic qualification, but also serve as an invaluable platform for the gymnasts to showcase their skill and gain critical points for international tournament. TIG is represented by two standout athletes, Angela Morinoni and Desire Enahoro. In this event, additionally, the club intended to field a team of 8, including Oluwasimilore Praise Adeoye, Chiwendu Chineli, Opando, Chimamanda Onyebo, Chukuma Dige Ella, Francisca Chiagozie Opanko, and Desire Aloebube Nahoro. However, due to visa or financial challenges, only Marinoni and Nahoro were able to travel, even though the full team had been registered. Reflecting on their performance so far, TIG President Anthony Asuko praised the athletes' resilience and determination. Is what he, and I quote, "I'm incredibly proud of Angela and Desire for how they have conducted themselves following their routine and achieving gold, silver, and bronze medals amongst themselves. Competing in Olympic scoring events expose them to athletes they might face in the Olympic, which is an invaluable experience." He emphasized the commitment of TIG to giving athletes international exposure despite Nigeria's challenging economic environment. This year's Continental Gymnastics Cup has drawn 19 clubs from around the globe, all competing for critical points in Portugal. We leave gymnastics number to football, where we hear ahead of the start of the 2024-2025 CAF Champions League and Competitions Cup. CAF has set rules for participating teams, including Nigeria representative Aimba International. As the competition is set to take off at the end of the month, CAF, under Patrice Mosepe, is urging the club to adhere strictly to the rules of the competition. Team official suspension: a team official who received 2 cautions will be automatically suspended from the next match. Player suspension: a player who is sent off on the field by the referee in three matches of the same competition will receive an automatic suspension for the rest of the competition. Fine: a team may be fined for misconduct on and off the field. Closed door matches: team may be ordered to play their matches behind closed doors. disciplinary measures. The General Secretary can apply disciplinary measures to incidents registered on match report. Member Association responsibility. Members association are responsible for any act of their members that are caused by negligence or misconduct. We stay with, of course, this time CAF. We hear the Commission of African Football CAF has released the list of the invited match officials for the preparatory course of the 2024 Championship of the African Nation. The list consists of 23 central referees, 22 assistant referees, 7 video assistant referees, and 4 CAF officials. According to the list, 2 Nigerian officials made the list, and they are Abdulsalam Kashimu Abiola, central referee, and Padukam Samuel, assistant referee. The preparatory course is slated to hold from the 4th to 9th of December 2024. Out of the camp of the Super Eagles, we hear that, of course, not fewer than 8 Super Eagles players have arrived in Abidjan on Monday night ahead of the June 25 Nations Cup qualifier versus Benin Republic on Thursday at 10:30 p.m. on Monday. Night dance forward Moses Simon, Insulan winger Samuel Chukwueze, Amaso Bazwaye, Rafael Nyedika, and Franco Nyeka were among the early arrivals in Abidjan for the team's first training on Tuesday. Other players in Abidjan are Fisel Odele Bashiru, Gabriel Osho, Bruno Yemechi, and while captain William Troost Ekong, Galatasaray striker Victor Sibe, Atlanta forward Adema Lukman, and other 23-man list expected to hit camp today. The 3-time African champion will face the Republic on Thursday, later on finishing up their group stages 4 days later. We go to the camp of the Beninois, so we hear that Chiefs of the Benin Republic head coach General has received 18 players in camp ahead of the 2025 African Nations Cup qualifier against Nigeria. The West African neighbors will host the 3-time African champion on Thursday in the match the 5 fixture of the qualifier. 10 players in the camp on Sunday, while another 8, led by captain Steve Mounier and Jordan Dosu, alongside David Kiki, arrived on Monday. General invited 25 players for this make or mark game against Nigeria. More sad news, this time from the Republic. Over here, all seems not to be well in the camp of the Cheetahs of Benin and of the crucial game against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. According to update from the team's camp, star player Mateo Ahanibi is a doubt of the game after he got subbed off in his club Vestas game against Amavi. He lasted for 34 minutes after he picked up an injury. The degree of the injury is yet to be ascertained, but is expected to be in camp for assessment. The 25-year-old has played 22 times for the Cheetahs. To Libya we go. We hear the Libya national team are not leaving anything to chance ahead of the June 25th African Confederations qualifying match. They 5 encounter against Rwanda. Libya were hit by heavy sanctions by CAF after the Super Eagles were held hostage at Al Barak International Stadium. CAF awarded Nigeria 3 points and 3 goals after Libya were found guilty of breaching rules, and the Football Federation also fined $50,000 US. The team at bottom of Group D with 1 point from 4 games and have a slim chance of qualifying for the tournament in Morocco next year. According to Libya Al Ahad TV, 25-man squad led by coach Nasir Al Hadri flew to Kigali on Monday, 3 days before the match at the Amahoro Stadium in Kigali. And after the CAF Women's Champions League, we hear that the coach of Edo Queens, Moses Adugu, has said that his mind wants to win the opening game as they achieved the Nigerian champions defeated CBE of Ethiopia 3-0 on Sunday in the opening game of the CAF Women's Champions League game. The coach also admitted that their opponents were tough to play against. Let's listen, of course, to the coach of Edo Queens after that victory against CBE, the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, speak. And this is what he had to say after that 3-0 victory in the first game of the Women's CAF Champions League.
Strong performance from your girls today. Just what do you make rather of that performance tonight?
Well, wonderful game. Victory is sweet. We are grateful we won the game. We got our chances, we took them. But honestly, I must tell you, the game was tough, very tough. The Ethiopian side and no pushover. We deny of playing their game. We tried to take the opportunity, and we got the opportunity. We scored. So victory for today.
And Chris, before we want to go to more questions from the field, just how important is the first victory in a competition like this and moving forward?
If you have to stay in the competition, you need to win your first. So that is the mindset we came with. We know definitely for us to stay in competition, we need to win. It might be a first timer. Of course, if you win, definitely you have an opportunity of moving ahead. So it's very important to win the first game. So we thank God today because 3 goals.
Thank you, Coach. We're now going to open the floor for questions.
Of course, that was coach of the Edo Queens, coach of course Mudugu, speaking about his team's victory in that encounter. And now we now know, of course, that the coach of CBE of Ethiopia, Haley Kiso, has reviewed the reason why he lost to the Nigerian representative Edo Queens. Bahano said the players playing their first match in the tournament was a big stage for most of the players, which resulted in some errors. The COSAFA Women's Champion will return to action on November the 13th against Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa and complete with their last group game against FC Afar 3 days later. And after the camp of the 20, we hear that the coach of the Nigerian Flying Eagles, Aliyu Zubairu, has reviewed the ambition and focus of his team. Zubairu led the Flying Eagles to emerge champions of the WAFU regional competition in October. The coach of Academy Warriors has said good preparation can lead them to conquer the world. In his words, this is not even the beginning. Maybe near the beginning, if we have a clear project, we believe in what we want to achieve, what's stopping Nigeria from winning the 20 World Cup? Nigeria has reached the final twice, so why can't we go beyond that? We need to focus, prepare the team well, so the better team can emerge in the future. The companies that are doing it are not better in terms of play, Nigeria even better. But maybe if we have better preparation, we can get to such level on the global stage. And of course, and now let's go to the Nigerian Premier Football League quickly, guys, and give you some updates happening. We hear that Bendel Insurance has been charged for breaching the MPFL framework and rules during the course of their match, the 11 game versus Kano Pillars last Sunday, November the 9th. Bendel Insurance failed to provide adequate and effective security, leading to unauthorized players getting access to restricted areas to attack the match officials. 3 points and 3 goals have been deducted from Bendel Insurance, accrued points and goals for the assault on the match official. The club has been fined 1 million naira each for failing to provide adequate and effective security, as well as failing to ensure proper conduct of their supporters, totaling 2 million naira. The club will also pay another 1 million naira fine for misconduct capable of bringing the game into dispute. Bendel Insurance will further pay 750,000 naira being compensation and 250,000 naira each to the assaulted match officials Adeni Adewale and Noah Lupa Balogun and Sadiq Sanabri. Bendel Insurance will also play their next 3 home matches behind closed doors at the Samuel Obemudia Stadium in Benin City without support. Bendel Insurance has 48 hours from the date of notice to appeal the sanction. For Plateau United, they've also been charged for breaching the NPFL framework and rules in the course of the match, the 11th fixture of Rivers United. Plateau United failed to provide adequate and effective security, resulting in the attacks of the match officials and the visiting team Rangers International. Supporters of Plateau United also threw objects towards the field of playing, leading to the injury of one of the match officials. The Plateau club also failed to ensure the proper conduct of their supporters in the match against Rangers. After the match, supporters of Plateau United attacked one of the match officials, an act of capable of bringing the game to dispute. Plateau will have 3 points and 3 goals from their accrued points and goals for assaulting a match official and will pay 1 million naira each for failing to provide adequate and effective security, as well as throwing objects on the pitch, totaling 2 million naira. Plateau will pay another 500,000 naira, being compensation of 250,000 each for the assaulted match officials and Rangers players. Plateau United will underwrite the cost of repairing the damaged team bus of Rangers and other variable losses and damage incurred during the incident. Plateau will also play their next 3 matches, home matches behind closed doors at the New Just Stadium without supporters. Plateau also have 48 hours from the date of notice to appeal the sanction. Now, what does this mean? It means in the updated version of the MPFL table, after insurance and Plateau 3-point deduction for sportsmanlike and barbaric act, Benin National dropped to the bottom of the table with 9 points, while Plateau United dropped to 15th position with 12 points. The NFF were quick to give this sanction, and that's how the table looks right now as we speak. And before we leave Nigeria, let's go to a Kodu talent development scheme that went down during the weekend. We hear that under 15 head coach Patrick Bassi is optimistic that the West African country will return to winning the FA Under-17 World Cup with the introduction of talent development scheme. Bassi made this known on Saturday evening at the end of the 3rd phase of campaign program referred TDS in Abuja. People of 40 players between the age of 12 and 14 were scouted and invited from across the country for the 3rd phase, with the last coming up in December. So these were his words. He first talked about speaking about the preparation of the team from the training from the first phase to the 3rd phase. Let's see what he had to say about the end of the 3rd phase.
First, I want to thank God, thank FIFA and the Nigerian Football Federation, headed by the Nigerian Football Federation President, Elijah Musa Buso. This is an opportunity. You can see the players and the boys are happy. You can see that this opportunity of development have made them happy, and you can see the level of dedication by the technical department headed by the technical director, Austin Iguavon, and the lead of the program, which is Nasiru Jibril. So, we want to say this is a good development for Nigerian football, and we believe that many other players will have this opportunity to showcase themselves. Look at the kind of talents we have that nobody knows about them, but we believe in the next couple of years to come, people will see the new Messi, the new Ronaldo coming out from Nigeria.
He also spoke about, of course, how happy he is with the pool of players he's got during the training camp.
I'm very, very happy because the boys, I saw the talents we have in this phase are wonderful. I want to also thank their teams for going to scout and see these players, and some of them are in academy, some of them are in schools, and by the time they went and they scouted the players, they make sure they took the right talent, and look at what, you can see what they display, and that means they have something to give to the nation.
And he also spoke finally about the fact that Nigeria can win the World Cup. He was emphatic, the Under-17 World Cup, due to this scheme, that this scheme would help the Under-17 gaffers to ensure that they get the best players, to ensure that Nigeria get back to winning ways at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Let's hear from him.
The significance of this program is that from now onward, that means there will not be any open screening that will bring a lot of players on a platform that will put the coaches into trouble. Selecting players for more than 1 month and won't have 2 or 3 weeks to train together as a team. That means that system will phase out, because now we have boys that have been coming to the camp, one in and out during holidays, and you can see these are players that will graduate from the under-15 to the under-17, and I believe it is a good ground for the under-17 coaches now to build on. Now there is a foundation for them to build on. There is no time again for them to say, okay, they are going to be an open screening. From these players now, you can see that these are talent that can move from this level to the national under-17.
Okay, guys, also we got a bit of cover of the parents or the guardian of one of the players 40 players who were part of the talent development scheme, Mohammed Sani, caught up with the parents, Commodore Yusuf Sani Idris. And this is what he had to say about, first of all, his son playing football. This is what he first had to say.
Yes, I'm very, very happy and delighted that the young man is being called at this time, at this young age, for national assignment. But I want to wish him and other of his teammates God's speed as they grow by the grace of God to make Nigeria proud.
He also spoke about how his son started playing football at a very tender age. Let's hear from him, Commodore Yusuf Sani Idris.
Let me say he introduced himself because for me, I'm a military officer. And so that football wasn't so much into my mind. And of course, you know, most children, they grow up to follow the way of their fathers somehow. So, but then at home, the boy, every time he wants to play, even in the room, I keep fighting them. So when I realized that the passion for football from the young man is becoming too much, he even introduced his elder brother into it. So they've been pressing me to take them to a football academy, and I said, no, I didn't bother. But one day, they succeeded. While I was working in Abuja here, they brought me to Roma Academy here inside the National Stadium, that they are doing tryouts. It's just free. But when I came, I found out it wasn't free. We talked. At the end of the day, that same day, I didn't go until I registered. I spent almost 700,000 that same day. Since they have the passion, and And of course, he's selling Nigeria out. So I started supporting them every day from workplace, either my orderly and driver bring them, they do after school, they do. And that's and in the estate, everywhere people are talking about him as the way he's so dedicated and doing very well.
He also spoke about the advice parents whose words they're doing well in sports, especially football, to support their child. That's the way to go. Let's hear from him.
Yes. My advice to them is they should help. They should encourage those children. They should encourage the children. And somehow again, so many of them are out there too, well talented, but the opportunity. But once the boy, you see him out with that talent, please, the parents should encourage them very well.
Okay, now moving forward now, let's leave, of course, the local scene and head out to the foreign scene. Okay, we'll begin, of course. Let's start off from golf. We hear that Bernard Langer has shot lower than her age to smart victory at the season-ending Charles Schwab Cup Championship. We hear that and extend her record of winning a title every year on the PGA Tour Champions circuit for 18 years. The 67-year-old hold a 30-foot bogey birdie put on the final hole to cut a 5 under par 66 and seal a one-stroke victory on 18 under over defending champions Stephen Alker and Richard Green. It is the 47th title Langer has won on over 50 circuits and her fourth since tearing her Achilles tendon in early 2024. And of course, the tennis, the shocker, I must tell you, as Casper Ruud turned out of sorts, Carlos Alcaraz begins his ATP final campaign with a straight-set victory in Turin. The Norwegian 6th seed won 6-1, 7-5 for his 50th victory of the season, yet only his third in 12 matches. In the below-par performance, French Open and Wimbledon champion Alcaraz hit 4 on first errors and fell to his first defeat by Ruud in 5 meetings. And out of football, we hear that Premier League referee David Cote has been suspended after a video allegedly showing him making derogatory comments about Liverpool and club former manager Jurgen Klopp was circulated on social media. Referee Body Pigmo said the suspension comes in force with immediate effect and is pending a full investigation. The video widely shared on social media has not been verified, but it's unclear where it was filmed or its authenticity. Quarters for the two referred Liverpool's 2-0 win over Aston Villa on Saturday. He's one of the Premier League most experienced officials and has been refereeing matches at the top flight since 2018. And of course, for Man United fans, it's the end of the old Uhuru, I must say, as Ruud van Nistelrooy has left Man United after not being given a role in new management's Ruben Amorim's backroom staff. The 48-year-old Dutchman took over at Old Trafford on an interim basis after compatriot Erik ten Hag was sacked. Van Nistelrooy also joined United as an assistant coach in July on a 2-year deal, managed 3 victories and a draw in his 4 games during his time as caretaker manager. And now to the Nations League, where we hear Sheffield United forward Keeper Moore has been ruled out of the Wales Nations League game against Turkey and Iceland this month. The Sheffield United forward is one of the 3 withdrawals from head coach Craig Bellamy's squad. In which winger Wes Barnes, defender Owen Beck, on loan at Blackburn Rovers from Liverpool, will also be absent. And of course, we hear that, of course, Captain Seamus Coleman has been ruled out of the Republic of Ireland Nations League fixture with Finland and England. Number 6 Shane Duffy and 74th Adam Ida has also withdrawn from Hakimoson's squad. Wolves Madoachi has been recalled as cover, while Everton Jake O'Brien and Southampton Ryan Manning are also drafted in. The Republic of Ireland hosts Finland on Thursday and take on England at Wembley, the final Nations League fixture on Sunday, the 17th of November. And out to the games that will be played later today. Come on, big games coming up later today in the Women's Champions League. Juventus will take on Arsenal women. That game is for 6:45 in Group C of the Women's UEFA Champions League. Bayern Munich will take on Vålerenga. That game is for 9 p.m. as well in Group C. In Group D, we see Barcelona women take on St. Pölten women, 6:45. And of course, Manchester women will take on Hammarby women. That game is for 11 p.m. Also, the Women's Champions League games continue today, March Day 2. In Group A, you see University of Western Cape we're taking on Angis de la Medina. That game is for 3 p.m. And of course, 3 p.m. And of course, 6 p.m. we'll see Asfar Rabat of Morocco take on TP Mazembe. And before we go, let's quickly let you know that one man could be leaving all the way from West Ham. His name is Mohamed Kudus. So we asked Arsenal to spend £83 million, that is €100 million, on West Ham attacking midfielder Mohamed Kudus, with the 24-year-old Ghana international, keen to join the Gunners to play European football. Tottenham Hotspur are set to rebuff Real Madrid renewed interest in 6-year-old defender Cristian Romero, and Man United are considering offloading to 3-year-old Netherlands striker Joshua Zirkzee in January, with clubs in Serie A monitoring the development. We go to Juventus, where we have Juventus are fourth runner in the battle to sign Canadian striker Jonathan David from Lille, with Man United, Liverpool, and Inter Milan also interested. And Manchester City have set their sights on AC Milan and French goalkeeper Mike Maignan. The guy is 29 years of age, is the first choice in AC Milan. Dortmund are considering a January move for Southampton and 19-year-old England midfielder Job Bellingham, the junior brother of Jude Bellingham. We hear, and Bayern Munich defender Afonso Davies is open to a reunion with former boss Hansi Flick at Barcelona, despite interest from 24-year-old Canadian international from Real Madrid and Manchester United. Now we end with this one. Frank Lampard in the news is a candidate for the vacant managerial job at Championship side coming to City. We'll wait and see if he gets the job. Okay, this is how much we can take on the show today, guys. Come on. This is exactly the quickest 30 minutes in sports entertainment. But don't worry, the show comes up every Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. 30 minutes of sport extravaganza. Whatever has a beginning definitely have an end. And all is well that ends well. On that note, I'll tell you guys, keep talking sport, keep living sport. Sport is life. Life will be meaningless without sport. If your child or your ward is participating in sport, please encourage him or her. He or she could be next the big team, the next Double Muscle, next Austin JJ or Kocha, the next Funke Shanaki, maybe next assistant to Shola, okay? For me, and the rest of the sporting team, I say have a wonderful day. I've been your one and only your sport bishop, your magistrate of pilot of Prophet Professor Nonso Adiziji. Up next is Bugami. Shola AJ sits, put. He'll take you through 1 hour of current affairs. Bye for now, and have a wonderful day.